4 days got to be a little tiring on the legs and the fatigue, or is it just one of those type of games that
I don't know.
was just a little better than you?
Did we look tired? I mean, outside of the 5-on-3, I don't think the puck ever left their end in the third period. They didn't need to Zamboni our end of the ice. I mean, I think we made a couple of bad mental errors that we don't, usually make, but I can't fault our effort or our energy or the time of possession and play.
Just as far as like the jersey question, them wearing red, do you think that might have factored into a couple of the turnovers or anything like that tonight? Just a quick hook up ice and seeing red, maybe muscle memory.
The first goal was just a plain mental mistake thrown right to the middle. Second goal, our D tries to contain a puck and falls down. I don't know if the color of jerseys had a whole lot to do with it. I mean, the opportunities they had were kind of from the blue line all the way in, all alone. That you can pretty much sort out who's red and who's white. Yeah.
Outside of Coach, did you notice anything, or did players complain about the ice surface at all? It seemed a little soft tonight. A lot of players on both sides were falling down.
No, I think that, again, you have a team of proud guys that want to win hockey games. Probably our frustration level is that, we gave them some opportunities that we couldn't recover from. But I can't fault our want, can't fault our willingness to try to get back into the game. At the end of the day, they had probably an excuse to shut things down after the middle part of the second frame, and they didn't think they did that.
You talked about the intensity of the team tonight, and things such as that 7-game winning streak. Unfortunately, that's now in the history books. You don't worry about it, and you move on from there. But when you can put wins like that in a row, it can only bolster a lot of good confidence in a lot of young kids.
Well, again, I don't want to lose sight of the fact that we're 13-3, and we deserve to be 13-3, and I know there's a lot of teams that would trade us in a heartbeat. So, I don't think we're going to get too worked up about. Again, tonight, we respect Odessa. They have a good hockey team. At the end of the day, we made some mistakes that we don't normally make, and could cost us. I mean, again, we're battling through a really difficult part of our schedule, and on the bright side of it, we've been successful. So, we just push through here and move on for tomorrow.
Real quick, talk about the upcoming road trip. I mean, it's a 3-game set basically with Arizona. I mean, you go out there for the Thanksgiving holiday and see these guys 3 times.
Yeah, I think, we're looking forward to it. I mean, we've been a good road team, so I think we look forward to it. The other thing is, we're leaving with a lot of time to where we're just going to be able to kind of take our days and recover here, get refocused, and, try to just take things a day at a time. It's nice when you have a day in between, and you can kind of just break the thing up a little bit. So, I think we're looking forward to getting it over and getting through. And, again, it's been a really good month for us, and we have a lot of really good hockey players, and I have a tremendous amount of respect for, even tonight, with their commitment and their energy level right till the buzzer went. There isn't a guy in there that didn't want a better outcome.
Seeing a team like Arizona 3 times, you get real familiar with a team like that. You get into tendencies and things such as that. Yeah. Does that help, or is it?
Well, it turns into there's no secrets, and again, we hope that our depth will carry us through, and you rely on that, and you make little adjustments as you go, and it's really kind of a good precursor to even some kind of a playoff environment, to where you've got to make some changes in a short time with not a lot of practice, and so. We look at it as a positive, and I think that from even a business standpoint, it makes a lot of sense. We might as well go out there and get this thing done, and then instead of going out there 3 times. So yeah, I think that we're going to look at it as that, and again, it's a good preparation for our team.
Are there any adjustments you could have made differently, you think, tonight, looking back? I know it's just right after the game, but
well, not necessarily, really. I mean. We had to go with kind of the hand we were dealt with, and again, I can't fault a lack of preparation, and I can't fault a lack of effort. I mean, I just think that we made a couple, the first one was just a really bad mistake, a bad mental mistake, and the guys are going to make those. the second one, you know, that kind of just sort of tilted things a little bit for a while, you know, was something that, you know, you don't see happen too often. But so, you know, I don't know if they were much in the adjustment way. I mean, again, I really think a bounce here or there in the third period, and we were probably going to go to overtime. That's how we felt.
Any idea as far as getting Nino back in the lineup, when time frame, what that might look like?
Well, Nino has some personal issues, you know, with regards to his family that are kind of a day-to-day type scenario. You know, David Samos is, you know, turned out to have a couple other complications along with, you know, the hit that he took there that initially caused a concussion. So we're working through some of that, and you know, I don't know what the status is out of tonight, but again, you know, especially you know, not having the components that we've put together are going to cause us to have to make some adjustments. But at the same time, one door closes, another one opens, and I really like the group of guys we have, and you know, it means guys like an Alex Canal and these guys are going to get our opportunity to really, you know, contribute.